With the price hike, the government is expected to get in excess of $200 million extra revenue. How much of that money do you think should go back into helping people quit or give up?
Well, obviously it will certainly help the government to meet the health services that are required for people who have smoking-related diseases. I imagine that some of that money will go back into quit smoking. At the end of the day, Shane, though, this does come down to a decision being made by an individual. And I've had people, I was out at Waitangitua the other night at a concert, and people said to me there at that concert, this is my last packet.
Why doesn't it all go back into it? Because there are people out there, yes, who, and you are right, ultimately it is a personal decision that one has to take and personal responsibility, but you still need help. Why doesn't all that money go back into those sort of campaigns?
Well, I don't have any say over where budget goes, Shane, as
would you like to see that, though?
Oh, I would definitely like to see a very concerted effort. I know that there are other products on the market that people have written to me about that are not subsidised by Pharmac. I think that we need to look at that very carefully.
What has the response of your own supporters been like? Yeah, for the Maori Party, what's the response been like?
Well, if I was to judge it on the emails that were received, 98% are very, very supportive. We've had some fairly robust responses as well from others.
I'm interested to see how the party's going, because this is a big win for yourself personally as Associate Health Minister, but also for the Maori Party. And this is on the back of the declaration, this is on the back of whānau ora and seabed and foreshore.
Well, I think if you're persistent and you really believe in what you do believe, then you can achieve good results for our people. And that's what we've been very, very focused on, is looking at what are the things that are going to make a difference in our people's lives. Those are the things that we have advocated strongly for with the government.
What swung it your way? Because initially it seemed as though John Key and Tony Ryle, the Health Minister, were a bit lukewarm on this idea, this whole proposal. What swung it in your way, in your favour?
Well, I think the great thing about it is that the National Caucus has probably 50% new members. I think we've got a lot of new thinking. Also, the polling was showing that even smokers were saying that we needed to do something. And this is a response to that as well.
Polling? It came back down to polling?
Oh, definitely. Oh, I think definitely. Well, when you look at the polls that have been, excuse me, that are being conducted, all of that influences politicians. I think there would not be a politician on significant issues such as this who wouldn't be influenced by the polling. I mean, if everybody in New Zealand came out and said this is the worst idea you've had, we would hardly have put them up.
Tariana Turia, it's a pleasure again to speak to you. Thank you again for joining us, and have a great rest of the weekend.
Thank you. Kia ora.